What's up, guys? So today we're gonna be installing power windows, and I've been looking at a couple videos, and I've never really seen anyone do an in-depth on the wiring, so I'm gonna be doing that today. But yeah, shout out to this YouTuber. It took me a while to figure out the wiring portion, but yeah, I'll get it assembled and then I'll show you from there. Currently, this car has 132,000 miles, and yeah, I feel like it's time. But yeah, I mean, don't really show my car too much. It is my daily drive. But yeah, I mean, it's a 1999 XTL Super Cab. It's really nice. But yeah, I'm gonna try to install power windows because I hate trying to reach over. It's like pretty annoying. I noticed there are people that put door locks, so I'm gonna probably add those if I successfully add the power windows. But yeah, look at that view. Nice. Okay, so this is the box. I'll have the link in the description to buy this. Got it on eBay. Mainly I feel like the wiring portion is really easy. Other than that, assembling it I feel like will take time. The wiring I'll show you guys because it is not that complicated. It's just if you're not used to doing any wire tapping. Truck. Alright, update. Took off the panel and now I'm ready to assemble it. Okay, so I got that piece mounted. Should look something like that. Alright guys, so this is the final product. So I mounted these on the driver's side. Guys, one thing I want to mention is when you take off the panel, remember to take out the black part, and there's going to be a bolt right here that's restricting you from taking the gray part. There's one, and I think there's two right here, and then there's one right here. Update, I'm gonna put these at an angle. Two drills. What's up guys, so I just wanted to get straight to the point. In the video you guys will see me assembling the motor. Yeah, it was honestly easier than I thought. It was $60 on eBay. I'll show you guys right now how to wire it in. Alright guys, so I'm gonna show you guys my car. It's a 1999 Ford Ranger. Usually I'm pretty sure the fuse box is located in the same spot for every Ranger. As you could see, fuse box or fuse panel. Wiring it in was pretty easy. So I need you guys to pay close attention. So this red part of the red wire, this one is where it's connected to the buttons or the motor basically. You're gonna have to kind of do a DIY with it. Just intertwine the fuse tab that you will need to buy at AutoZone. Just intertwine them. There will be a copper and a silver, and you just intertwine them. Yeah, so then I put some electrical tape on it. You need to put in your accessory on the outer part and the factory amp on the inside. The reason why is because you still want the wipers to work, because I'm using the wipers. So you want the wipers to still work, and you want this part to basically power the motor for your windows. And okay, so here comes the important part. The black wire basically needs to be grounded. I didn't know anything about grounding, so what the YouTuber told me is I need to just place it on any metal or bare metal basically. So what I did is, if you could see, there's a piece of, or there's like a piece of metal right there. It's like a nut and bolt. Put it on the bolt of the hinge, and then I taped it. But what you need to do is put it at an angle or play around with it. I recommend turning on the car and making sure these light up, because I ended up, you kind of have to finesse it, but once you understand which angle it needs to be at, you just tape it, you know. That's what I did for now. But as far as the wiring, you just wrap it around here to the other side, to that door, and it should work. But yeah, that's the one thing I didn't understand, so let me demonstrate. So once you turn it on, right? Oh, okay, so once you turn it on, you will need to see these glow up. Okay, once you have these intertwined, you don't need to worry about it anymore. It should be connected and there's nothing wrong with it. So however you intertwine the motor, the red wire, and then the fuse tab, it'll still work. You just connect them, make sure, yeah, like I said, factory inside and then the accessory outside. But yeah, you don't need to worry about that anymore. What you need to worry about is the black wire. The black wire is the reason why it won't power on, or it will power on, you know, because I thought it was broken at first, but what I realized is it needs there's an input and an output. I guess this is the output. But yeah, so once you get it at an angle, it shouldn't move anymore, and it should look like this. Just, you know, I'm not gonna take it off, but I recommend just playing around with it, you know, moving it around. Once you see it light up, you know, it should work. And yeah, they should roll down. So for this one too. But yeah, so that explains that part. Okay, if it's not clear enough, I'll show you. So this is a fuse tap. You buy it at AutoZone. It'll come like this, but what I did is I kind of took this apart in a way. I don't know what the term is, but it's like I took off the plastic part, you know, scratched it off, and then it exposed silverish threads, you know. I ended up just, you know, intertwining the copper, which you will understand what I mean if you get the kit. It'll not come threaded, it'll come like kind of like this, but it won't have this blue part. You kind of need to just rip, like, you know, a chunk of the plastic red piece, just so it exposes the copper. And then the same thing to this. Once you intertwine them, I recommend putting electrical tape, like this black part, so, you know, it doesn't get exposed, you know, no electricity gets exposed. But yeah, once it's intertwined, you don't need to worry about it. The power, or I should say, you shouldn't blame this for not powering on, for not powering on, because it's already, you know, this part's already done. This step is already done. What you need to worry about is the black part. The black part is the part that messed me. Okay guys, I'm eating a burrito right now. But yeah, job's done. If you guys have any questions or need to see a better tutorial, because I feel like I rushed it in a way, but yeah, check out the YouTuber's video. I feel like I recommend checking out his first and then looking back at mine so you could see the wiring portion. Other than that, it was easy. Here's the outcome. Let me show you real quick. Okay, see, look, it lights up. Other side should light up too. Oh, whoops. Other side. Yep. Okay, I took them in. Yeah, you can't see them at all. Took them in. With this part, I fed it through the little rubber part, through the panel. This part, I didn't. This part was, you know, has a little piece of wire here, but it's all right. You know, it'll do. 60 bucks. It honestly was not bad. 60 bucks. I recommend this for anyone. And yeah, to do it yourself. I mean, it only took, for me, it took me like 3 hours, honestly. But yeah.